So, what we're about to see is not even Orwellian, it's just naked authoritarianism. Here's the headline: British veteran arrested at home under UK censorship laws after reposting LGBT meme that caused anxiety. So that's how far the UK has fallen. Now you can be arrested for causing anxiety. And keep in mind, they've had a conservative government there for years. And this happens still. Yeah, it makes you think maybe they need a new conservative party over there. But anyway, what's going on here? British veteran Darren Brady said Hampshire police impeded his right to free speech by tracking him down for reposting a meme featuring the LGBT pride flag arranged in the shape of a swastika. And that was originally posted by British actor Lawrence Fox, and then he reposted it. And the point of the post was to say that there's something fascistic about the demand that everybody support this thing, and that if you don't, you'll be punished. And, well, they went ahead and proved him right, didn't they? Says in viral footage of the arrest taken by political activist Lawrence Fox, who created the meme, officers tell the 51-year-old at his residence that someone has been caused anxiety based on your social media post. That is why you have been arrested. And we're going to watch that in a second. But just think about that, being arrested for having caused somebody anxiety. And that's it. Somebody just has to say, oh, this caused me anxiety. And of course, this only applies to, leftist or far leftist sacred cows. If it's something conservative, you can cause as much anxiety as you like. But if you go in the wrong direction, you're going to get arrested, apparently, for causing anxiety. So I guess if you're a leftist in England, you have a right to not be anxious now. Yeah, that's just not compatible with free speech. And if it's not compatible with free speech, it's not compatible with democracy. But anyway, let's take a look at this. And again, this is being filmed by Lawrence Fox, and you can hear him in this clip.
No. The British Hampshire police would realise how ridiculous this is.
It is ridiculous.
It is. Good. I'm
glad to come to this.
What did it need to come to?
Tell us why you escalated it to this level, because I don't understand. I posted something that he posted. You come to arrest me, you don't arrest him. Why has it come to this? Why am I in cuffs? Because there's something he shared, then I shared.
Because someone has been caused, obviously, anxiety based upon your social media page. That's
not his.
Why you've been arrested.
So there you hear it. Somebody's been caused anxiety by your post. I mean, anxiety. This is surreal. This is bizarre. This is a Western nation. It is not very long ago that this would have been a comedy sketch. Let's see, it says Harry Miller, a former police officer and Bad Law Project CEO, who was also arrested, said police first tried to extort Brady by demanding he pay around £80 for an educational course so he could downgrade from a crime to a non-crime, which would still show up in a basic disclosure and borrowing services check. So they tried to essentially extort him into a re-education course. And whenever you hear, educational course around any of this kind of stuff, it's a re-educational course. It's indoctrination. It's brainwashing. I mean, this is just him being harassed by the government for wrongthink. That's it. But anyway, that's why when officers promised to return on July 28th to hear Brady's final answer about re-education, both Fox and Miller were on the scene to document what Miller dubbed the world's worst shakedown. When officers arrived at Brady's house for a second time, the police spokesman said they were prevented from entering the address to discuss a potential resolution to the matter. As a result, officers felt it was necessary to arrest a man at the scene so they could interview him in relation to the alleged offense. Officers claimed to be investigating an alleged offense under Section 127 of the Communications Act, a sweeping law that gives the United Kingdom government the authority to imprison someone if officials deem his online posts grossly offensive or of an indecent, obscene, or menacing character, or if he knowingly makes a false post for the purpose of causing annoyance, inconvenience, or needless anxiety to another. So, I mean, they could have arrested him for annoyance or inconvenience. And if that sounds insane, it is. But you know what? There is some good news here. It says Donna Jones, the Hampshire Police and Crime Commissioner, issued a statement criticizing her own force and voicing concern about the proportionality and necessity of the police's response to this incident. When incidents on social media receive not only 1, but 2 visits from police officers, but burglaries and non-domestic break-ins don't always get a police response, something is wrong. And she said this before promising to write the College of Policing asking for greater clarification on how police should respond more appropriately in the future. But of course, there's still plenty of fascists who love this sort of thing. Here's Carolyn Russell. As a London Assembly member and a member of the Police and Crime Committee, I hope that Met Police will look into Lawrence Fox for using pride flags to create Nazi imagery and posting the images on a public platform. This is a hate crime. No, it's not. He's making a satirical statement about political conformity. And I'll tell you what, the word hate don't mean what it used to. Same as a bunch of other words like racism or misogyny or fascism. All it means now is you don't agree with me, so you're bad. But in any case, you still have this Section 127 of the Communications Act, which does give them the right to actually do this. So I don't know, what can you say other than maybe the conservative politicians in England should try being a little bit less far left. I mean, that's what you were voted in for, isn't it? Anyway, please subscribe, like, and share. Sharing really helps me out. Sharing makes a big difference. I know some people share my content. Please go ahead and do that. I thank you for it. I'll see you next time.